You're listening to the Life Coaching Secrets Podcast, episode 193. Did you know that life coaches are needed now more than ever? I'm Frank Macri, founder of Thriving Coach Academy. I've trained over 1,000 coaches and helped them launch their own successful coaching businesses. If you want to make an incredible income and impact as a coach and have a lot of fun doing it, I'll show you exactly how to get it done. This is Life Coaching Secrets. What's up, coaches? In this episode, I'm going to share how to over-deliver for your clients and also how to make sure that you don't over-promise and under-deliver. Okay, I know this is sometimes a concern that comes up for coaches. So I'm going to share with you what it first looks like to over-promise and under-deliver. Then I'm going to talk about the danger of avoiding making any promises at all. And then what does the sweet spot look in between to make sure you are truly over-delivering for your clients? Now, let's start with the fear that a lot of coaches have, which is that you're going to overpromise and under-deliver. This stems from a desire that you might have to genuinely create value for your clients, to genuinely help them, but it leads to you having a lot of anxiety about not meeting your clients' expectations. Okay? Now, what are the signs that you are overpromising and under-delivering? One of the signs is if you're making exaggerated claims. So if you're claiming that your clients will get certain results within a certain time frame, and you might not have any testimonials to show that that's really been possible, that would be one example of over-promising, making exaggerated claims. Another would be a lack of follow-through. So if you are promising to provide your clients with a certain number of sessions, or you're promising to give them access to certain resources, but you aren't showing up to those sessions, or you're giving very minimal materials, then your clients are going to feel very shortchanged. And then the third example or sign of overpromising and underdelivering is when you're not setting realistic expectations. Okay. And also the word realistic, like I put parentheses around that because realistic, a lot of people, when they hear that, they think that like just their current circumstance is what's real because that's your reality. That's all you see to be realistic. What I mean by setting realistic expectations is to assure your clients that they're not going to have overnight success. Okay, making sure that they're prepared to actually put in effort when it comes to achieving their goals. That's what I mean by realistic expectations. Now, a lot of coaches are afraid to overpromise and underdeliver, even if they're not doing any of those things that I just said earlier, but they don't want to make any promises at all, so they avoid mentioning any possible results that their clients could create through working with them. And this leads to you having no clients or very minimal clients. So there's also a danger in doing the opposite, which is avoiding any promise at all. Okay, so the problem with not making any promise to your client is that you shy away and it comes across like you're lacking confidence and belief in your services, and that's going to make your potential clients hesitant to trust you. Okay, if you fail to mention any possible results that your clients could have, then they're going to look elsewhere. Okay, they're not going to feel certain about hiring you or the value that you can provide, even if you're an amazing coach. If your clients don't understand what's possible by working with you, they're unlikely going to commit to working with you. Okay, if your potential clients don't understand what's possible by working with you, they are unlikely to commit. So your fear of just saying the wrong thing results in just vague messaging overall, and that's going to make clients hesitate and look elsewhere for coaches that actually do speak confidently about their results. So where do we go from here? If we don't want to overpromise and underdeliver, and I would never recommend anyone do that, but we also don't want to avoid any promises, then what do? Well, we find the sweet spot. The sweet spot is confidently sharing what's possible without overpromising. It's confidently sharing what's possible and backing it up with genuine success stories and genuine support. Okay, it's confidently sharing what's possible while delivering what you can to support your clients in getting to their results. Okay, it's about leading with your authentic desire to serve. So here are some ways that you can dance in this sweet spot here. Number one is by talking about your client success and your client results. It is all fair game as long as these are true testimonials. Okay, never fabricate or fake a testimonial. It's totally fair and encouraged to share successes of your clients, the real success they have. It not only shows what's possible, but it also gives your potential clients a real world example of the impact that your coaching can have. Okay, and it's so important to showcase these stories as really examples of what's possible. These success stories that you'll share will build credibility and show your network, your audience, that there are results that are achievable with your commitment and your guidance. So that's one way, is sharing your client success. The second way is by sharing a track record. Okay, and I think this is way more empowering than having like a guarantee. It's just showing a track record, showing some kind of measurable results that your clients have. And in order to do this, you need to also track your client's progress. Okay, so I'll back up a little bit and I'll say it is essential for you to track and measure your client's progress. Now, inside Thriving Coach Academy, we just released brand new certification manuals, brand new business resources. We updated everything, and it's substantially different, all the updates we made. And one of our new resources, what we give our coaches, is how to measure and track your client's data. We call it creating a client success tracker. So making sure that no matter what your niche is or your specialty, you're having a way for you to measure your client's results, taking intangible things and making them tangible. So that way you can illustrate the impact of your coaching. Okay, so you could share, for example, like average progress that past clients have or specific improvements they make in areas of their life. And when you have that tangible evidence of the effectiveness of your coaching without needing to make absolute promises or guarantees, this shows your potential clients what others have achieved while maintaining realistic expectations. So as a result of the data we've tracked on our students in Thriving Coach Academy, we've been able to see the types of impact of our training program. Like we know for our graduates, we track our students' progress from the moment they enroll. We know that of our graduates, 30% of them run full-time coaching businesses, 40% of them run part-time coaching businesses, and the remaining 30% use their coaching skills in their current careers. Right? That is one example of data that we track with our coaches. So make sure you are tracking your clients' results and then use that to show your track record of success with your clients. And in the Academy, we give you lifetime business support. We can help you figure out exactly what you can track, no matter what niche you have for your business. So that's the second tip. Number 3 is to highlight the qualities of your best clients. This is one of my favorite ways to awaken possibility and also really inspire people to have success. Rather than just focusing on the results of some of your clients, talk about the qualities and the mindsets that your most successful clients have. When you do this and when you share this openly with your potential and future clients, you invite them to embody those qualities. Maybe it's your most successful clients, they are very committed or they're very open to growth. They're very resilient. Share this with your potential clients so that way there's an expectation set for them to know how to achieve the results they want to achieve. Like we have done research on our most successful coaches, and there's an episode way back on this podcast. It's actually called The Qualities of the Most Successful Coaches, where I share what are the shared qualities of the most successful coaches that we've trained. And it has come down to 3 main things. They're very coachable, so they're very open to expanding their awareness and having shifts in their mind, right? They're not like latched into doing something a certain way and thinking they know it all. They're very open to feedback. The second quality is they're very patient. So they're not looking just to be an overnight success story. They're willing to trust in the process and have patience in the growth of their coaching skills and also their business. They're not like expecting to be an amazing coach after just a few sessions. And the third quality is decisiveness. So we find our most successful coaches, they are willing to make decisions and take action even when they don't feel totally ready and prepared. Okay, this goes true for all parts of their business. So like if they have a coaching program or offer and they're not totally sure if they want to share it yet, they're not sure if they're ready, they know that they can start things even before they feel ready. And this allows our most successful coaches to really go so much farther. So those are the qualities of our most successful clients. And you want to think about in your own business, what are the qualities of your best clients? How can you share that with your audience and invite them to embody those qualities from the get-go? The next tip for you to be able to have this sweet spot where you're really sharing what's possible without over-promising is to invite your clients to really envision what they truly want. So transformation begins with a vision, right? Encourage your potential clients to think big and envision their life, their business, their goals, and what they see themselves achieving through your coaching. This is one of the questions that you will take your new clients through, your potential clients through rather, in your consultation. And we give our students a whole consultation template that guides them through all the questions to ask. This is one of those questions that you will ask. You're really helping them imagine what's possible. What is their ultimate vision, right? We can't hit the target if we don't know what the target is. So when you're having your potential clients paint a picture for what they want, you're enabling them to set a clear target for both you and them to have as you work together. Okay, you're not promising specific results here. You're not guaranteeing any results. You're guiding them to imagine what's possible, which in effect will motivate them to start taking action towards that vision, right? If we don't have a vision for what we want, we're unlikely to take a step forward, right? If you're doing dating coaching and you have a potential client who just believes like they're going to be single forever, they're very unlikely to get good results versus if they can really picture what their dream partner looks like. Once they picture that, they start to see it's possible, and they're going to take so many more steps further and implement your coaching and integrate what they learn through your coaching way more than if they didn't have a vision. Okay, so the next tip, this one's really big as well, to make sure that you're in the sweet spot, is to make sure your clients know that your coaching is not a quick fix. Okay, be upfront about that. You must make it clear that your coaching is not going to create like an overnight transformation. It's not a magic bullet. Let your clients know that the process is going to require their effort. And I think it's also important to say that although it's going to require effort, it's still going to be, the journey is going to be a lot simpler with having your support, right? It's going to require dedication. It's going to require time and effort. And that effort's going to be so much simpler, way more collapsed than if they were going about the challenge that they have on their own. It's still going to require effort. So you're clear about this from the beginning to manage those expectations and make sure that your clients are really prepared to put in some work. Okay, this is a collaborative relationship. There's a collaborative responsibility here. It's a joint effort between the coach and the client. So you want to set the expectation from the beginning. It's a joint effort of how they're going to achieve the results. And my next tip is for you to be prepared, prepare your clients for their setbacks and their failures. Whenever you have a big goal, failure is not just like something that some people have. It's a stepping stone. You need to go through failures to have success. I tell all of our coaches in the academy, your first offer you put into the world, it's probably not going to be an offer that attracts clients, and that's okay. That's normal. That's just a function of any entrepreneur running a business, right? It's a function of being a human. So we want to make sure that your clients understand that when they experience failure and setback, it's not the end. It's just a stepping stone. Okay, it's not a wall. It's just a speed bump. So you want to make sure that you have resources for them, and you want to provide guidance and coaching for them when they do have those failures. You want to make sure that they are soaking up the opportunities for growth and learning whenever they have those failures. This is what's going to help your clients become more resilient and stay much more committed on the journey rather than getting discouraged and quitting the moment that things get tough. Okay? And finally, the last tip I'll give you is to look for ways to continually provide value beyond the promises that you're providing or the resources that you're giving. Look for ways to continually provide value. And this is something that I am constantly thinking about with Thriving Coach Academy. From the beginning of the program to now, it has gone through so many iterations and updates. And since we give our students lifetime access, whenever they come back to a previous module, they're always like, wow, the material has evolved. Like they realize they're learning new ideas and strategies that were not there before. And that's because I'm continually looking for ways to improve upon what we have. So you want to look at your own coaching services and program and see what ways you can keep finding ways to add value to your client's experience. For example, it might be offering updated resources or giving them new strategies or bonus materials as they progress through your program. And when you have this ongoing support, it really does show your client that you're truly invested in their success and you're really going above and beyond to help them succeed. Okay. Like we just recently updated all of our student manuals, and we announced this recently to our coaches that they now can have access to those manuals. One of our coaches is like, "Oh my gosh, you all truly over deliver," and it felt great to hear that. And it's because we were looking for ways to always provide more value and go beyond what originally we give our students. Okay, so these are some ways that you can provide so much value to your clients to really over deliver. Okay, so in summary, what do you do to make sure you're over delivering but not over promising? Highlight the qualities of your best coaches. Okay, share your genuine client success stories. Invite your potential clients to really vision what's possible. Create a clear picture of what they want. Make sure you emphasize this is not a quick fix. It's going to require effort. Prepare your clients for ways that they can handle their setbacks and failures. Look for continuous ways to provide value to your clients. And then use data. Track your clients' progress so you can have a track record of your success. Okay? So this is how you get into that sweet spot. This is what gets you into that space where you have that authentic desire to serve and your clients really feel that. And they also know that you're truly there to support them in having the real transformation that they will want to achieve. Okay? Remember, finding that sweet spot between over-promising and under-delivering, it's not just about managing expectations. It's really about embracing your role as a partner in your clients' journeys. So when you share what's possible with confidence and you nurture your clients' growth, you remain authentic in your genuine desire to serve, you're going to create an environment where transformation thrives. So trust in your ability to make a genuine impact as a coach. Don't shy away from sharing those success stories for those you've already helped. Okay, your coaching is an opportunity to really uplift other people. So step into that role with confidence and with courage and with clarity. All right, that's what I got in this episode on how to over deliver for your clients. So thanks for listening to this episode. And by the way, if you're enjoying this podcast, if you've been a listener for some time, please take a minute and leave us a 5-star review. It absolutely means the world to us. And before you go, here's a snippet from an interview that I did with one of our coaches inside the Academy, so you can learn about their experience and also hear about their tips for how you can be successful as a coach. So enjoy their story, and I will see you in the next episode.
My name is Sina Gensch, and I discovered coaching actually a couple of years ago, but I started in Germany. And then I found out that there are also like really other methods coming from the USA, which are very, very much different from the ones I know from Germany. And this was for me like this really breakthrough moment where I actually found what I was looking for like all the time, but I didn't get it in Germany. I was working as a stage designer, and I always felt that I have so much passion for it, but it's like I wasn't able to live that 100% because there were so many circumstances around me which I wasn't able to deal with in a way that I feel okay with that. Because I was struggling so much with this environment, I always had this huge wish that my life would change completely. My decision process was quite fast. I was researching for 3 days. I really trusted my gut feeling. I have so many wins and so many successes because I started in September. Like for my own time framing, I thought that in February I'm going to start my business, and until then I will just train coaching skills. But then after module 2, it just started skyrocketing, and I felt so much confident in coaching, and I decided that I quit my job. I also decided to shift my career completely into being a full-time coach. I think for me, the biggest win is that I feel so much more confident in doing what I am doing because of the process Frank is guiding us through. My mind was telling me, you're not ready, you're not good enough, and all that stuff. But like with the coaching of Frank and all the other peers, I got to the point that I just did it, and then it just happened. So I started my business, I think, like 2 weeks ago. And this is, I think, 4 months before I actually planned to start my business. And I haven't ever imagined to be that quick. And I really love to be quick. So I'm doing everything with like lots of speed because I love it, but I haven't expected that to happen like this quick. And I think for me, the most important thing is that I can see everything of this coming from a place of joy, because this is like this huge difference between my job as a coach and my job as a stage designer, that I wanted to enjoy my life and my working life, because I naturally have so much passion for working. And so this for me is like a gift that I have the skill of coaching, and for like that, the possibility to enjoy my working life. When someone is searching for an institute to do a coaching training, I can highly recommend Thriving Coaching Academy, because I think the values are so high, the qualities are so high. You can do everything on your own pace. If you want to be fast, you can really, really, really be fast. You have so much support. I would say just do it. I would like to emphasize that the coaching training really changed my life. Really, like on every layer, on every level. In the beginning, I had this huge wish that something is happening and my life is going to change. It happened. And when I'm telling this other people, I'm like, okay, you know, these crazy stories that people are telling you that their life like suddenly shifted and changed. It happened for me, and I'm really, really glad that I decided to do that.
Hey, would you like access to powerful coaching tools you can use on yourself and clients right away? For being a listener of the podcast, I'm giving you a VIP guest pass to get a sneak peek into my coach training program. Inside, you'll learn our coaches' secret tool they use to transform their clients' lives. And you'll also get a training on how to launch a coaching business. Just head over to www.thrivingcoachacademy.com/VIP to get started. I'll see you on the inside.